We might have a problem. I just did something I said I wouldn't do. As you can see, we're gonna finish cutting hay today for one of our contract fields for Walter. We also have that entire field to cut later on if we have time to today. As you can see, it's in the end of June, a couple days later. I got sick, so I had to put the camera down. I got cattle chores all done this morning, had a couple appointments to go to go to the doctor because I was sick, and then some other appointments. I got my hair cut, so I'm back on my feet right now. It's the end of the day. I'm finally filling up the tractor after weeks of saying I'm going to do it. And I have my brother on the farm currently spraying, trying to finish the liquid fertilizer passed on one of my fields. As also later today, I plan on heading and purchasing some herbicide, which is going to cost more than I thought. And now I'm going to explain to you the part that I said I wouldn't ever do. So as you can see in the top right, I don't exactly have that much money to spare for liquid herbicide. And if I did my calculations correct, liquid herbicide is going to cost me about $53,000, which is $53,000 more than I'd like to spend on it, and $53,000 more than I have to spend on it. So that's not exactly the best thing for us right now. I'm going to have to go in the hole a bit for this, but I'm 90% certain that I'm going to be able to pay off the loan with our hay work for Walter this summer, and it should boost our yields quite a lot. As you can see behind me, I did check on the cattles earlier today. They don't have a full bale left, but they have about half a bale in the bottom of their feed circle out in the middle of the field. They've been eating on it slowly ever since, and we have some food in the front bay right here that they come up to eat, so they should be good for a while. I am fighting sunlight here as it is getting later on in the day. I want to at least finish cutting Walter's field that I already started, maybe switch over with my brother for spraying, and then we'll see after that. As some of you might remember, in the last video we were able to continue quite a lot and almost finish one of Walter's fields. And after this, with the coming days of heat, we should be able to get to dry out pretty quickly. I'm hoping I'll be able to finish that other pretty large grass pasture before the rain comes in. I think there's supposed to be some rain next week, first week of July, but I'll take a look at the forecast again. This mowing setup makes it really easy for larger fields like this one. I am happy that I was finally able to fill up the tractor as it was getting a bit lower on the fuel side. Oh boy, just felt the tractor fall to the right side a bit. Yup, something tells me that I blew a tire, as I can see the tractor tipping to the right side a bit. Yup, I'm able to see it. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted to do today. Well, that puts this tract out of service for now. I think I might detach the mower as it is right here. I'm going to try to drive the tractor at least to the shed over there, and then the dealership should be able to come out to the field there and get it worked on, hopefully. I'll give them a call, go grab a tractor, and I'll check in with you guys in just a second. Alright, I was able to disconnect it quite easily. I'm gonna give it a hand to try to bring it over to the shed. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I hit it on a rock or something. I didn't check around just yet. Hit it on this patch. Luckily I didn't hear anything with the mower, so should have went right past it, hopefully, but I'll take a look after I bring the tractor over to the shed. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. And the system's blaring at me that I have a punctured tire. Great. Yup, you're able to see that tire just hugging the ground. Oh boy, that's not fun to see. Moving at a snail's pace, but still moving at least. Alright, I just gave Walter a call. He was very nice and understanding. He's letting me keep the tractor here for a bit. I'm going to call the dealership just quickly. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring the tractor back to the shop, the actual shop. I think I will. This was just to get it out of the field for the moment. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring it straight back to the shop. Walter, he was a bit surprised that I punctured a tire. I did take a look. I think it was a rock or something, I'm not sure. I saw a big pointy rock in the field just a bit back on the pass that might have hit my tire, punctured the side. I saw it's a large puncture the side that just went straight, opened the whole tire, and I think they're going to need to replace the tire. That's another expense I didn't think of having to pay, but it happens. I'm going to grab the 7810, I think, instead, and then I'm gonna continue hay work. Alright, I got the tractor back into the shop. Did move over the plant to the corner, make some space so I can actually work on the tractor here. The dealership should be coming out soon. They're gonna give me a hand replacing the tire since I don't have experience replacing the tire on this exact model. I know about what I'm doing, but at the same time I don't, so I don't want to risk breaking anything more. And I'm gonna grab the 7810 to continue mowing for the rest of today, and for the rest of the near future most likely. I'm going to drop my weight bracket either way, so I don't have to carry that all around with me. Alright, I just got a call from my brother spraying the field that we started spraying, I think last episode it was. Says it's going well. I think I'm going to check up on him soon and connect everything. Alright, after a bit of tweaking and some brakes not working, we should be set and continuing perfectly fine. Alright, I did get a call from my brother, says it's going pretty well with the spraying. If I take a look, oh, pretty much almost done. So after that there's gonna be the headlands left to do, and then that'll be it for the liquid fertilizer spraying. But there's all the herbicide that I think I'm gonna buy later today. My plan for the rest of today is to finish cutting this pasture, finish spraying that field, and that should be it. I just realized I can see my cows from right here. As well as make sure no trees fall down on the fence line. I would like to thank each and every one of you for the amazing support in these videos. It's really appreciated. Ah, look at all that fresh allergy, itching, rash making hay. Green, just like money. I am, however, pleasantly surprised at how well the 7810 goes on this mower, as it is a smaller tractor than the 8110. I did not think it was going to be enough horsepower, but it's going very well actually, so it sorts out everything perfectly. I just checked in with my brother again. He is almost finished spraying the field. He's got a couple passes left and he's gonna head onto the headlands and start bringing the equipment back. I believe he has my truck and the spraying tractor up there. And there we go, our first field of Walter is done. I'm going to take you guys on a small tour, see what other fields we might be doing in the next episodes, or the next streams possibly. If you guys would enjoy that, let me know in the comments below. So there is a possibility of doing this field right here, stretches all the way to the other end. Let's see if we're able to take a look how many passes this would be on our auto steer. So that is quite a lot of passes. Oh boy. Yep, we will definitely be doing this field for a while, a couple streams. So yeah, I did talk to Walter. This is the main field he wants us to do, so we'll probably get onto that in the coming future. As at the moment, I plan on heading back home, checking in with my brother's spraying, and then I think we'll call it for a day and check in with you guys tomorrow. I'm going to give a call soon to the dealership. They might not see it until tomorrow when office hours start up again, but we'll see. Give them a call when they can come out to repair everything. And also get the payments done. And then head into the office, take a look at what needs to be done. As you can see in the top right, we just got off the phone with everything. We got everything paid for. It should be all good, all planned. They should be coming out either tomorrow or after tomorrow, they said, depending on the amount of calls they have and the amount of technicians that come back. But I am getting tired, so I think that's going to wrap it up for today. We'll check in with you guys tomorrow. As you can see behind me, yesterday evening we were able to get all the equipment back at the shop. We were able to clean out the sprayer, clean out the tender tank with a hose, pressure washer. We were able to clean that up so we don't have any chemicals crossing. Unfortunately, if you take a look at our bank account, we're down to $2,500, and that is not enough. That's barely enough for one pallet of herbicide, and we need 21 more. So let me give a call to my banker and I'll get back with you guys. So as you can see, we are slowly paying off our main loan, $250,000. So for the amount, we're gonna put $52,800. That should be the exact amount for the herbicide bill. We're not looking to get any more in debt than we need to. And I'm going for a 1-year payment plan. I should be able to pay it all back once I start selling grain in the fall. And with that, it means we have to get going to be able to pay the bills for this month. And now that we have an extra $52,800 in our account, let's go order some herbicide. $52,000 later, we're back down to $3,000. Don't know why I'm on Facebook, but I talked to the co-op guy. They said they should be delivering it first thing today, so probably around 8 a.m.-ish. Might go take a look at our hay fields and take a look at what the next steps are. I see our own hay fields are doing quite well growing back. There are a couple of weeds in them. I'm hoping Walter's field that I cut is starting to dry out. I see Walter's hay grows back quite fast. It's already starting to grow back. I am going to wait a day or two before going to flip it back around, and then we'll be good to start windrowing. We are going to just quickly disconnect the mower to go get some cattle chores done. We're going to go give them a bale. There we go, we've got one bale and we'll be backing out. I did forget to put on the rear weights for the tractor, but we should be okay just for this one time. As we go inside, we try not to hit our cattle that walk directly across our path. And we'll get the bale set down right inside there. And there we go. We've got an extra bale set in there. I know my cattle's real intelligent, real intelligent. I am looking to put up maybe another cattle pen in the future. If this year we make some good revenue, that'll hopefully increase our farm's revenue. Or expand or add more cattle to this current pen. We'll see what we decide. But for the time being, I think I'm gonna head to another one of Walter's fields, start cutting it, since that one should give me quite some good revenue as well. So we're gonna set up for this field right here. Well, from the looks of it, it's going to take me quite some time to start mowing this field, as I haven't even started doing a full lap of the headland, and I'm already taking in for granted how large this field is. About 10-ish minutes in, and I think I'm about halfway through the headland of the field. Yeah, this is going to make me some good money, but it's going to take me some time at the same time, so we'll see how it goes. We might call in some more help. I have been looking on possibly getting a larger mower, or a second mower for that matter, so I might take a look at that. I'm happy to see our corn is doing quite well after last month's liquid fertilizer application. It really did bring the nitrogen levels up quite a bit. And just coming back around the field, you can see I cut the other side of the field. Not sure if you can see it, but yeah, right now I'm definitely thinking about possibly getting a second mower in. I might be talking to the John Deere dealership, see if I can get it used, and I can get them for not too expensive, or even I might get one on lease just for this field. I just started the second pass now. I think the dealership people just came by at the shop. They should be replacing the tire right now. They gave me a call. My brother went out to meet them, and yeah, they should be getting that done shortly. And for my order of fertilizer, I ordered 22 pallets, which is about $52,000 worth of herbicide. So it is more than my liquid fertilizer order. So I'm excited to see how much it's going to look in our shops, and we don't have the most space. But it did still, a liquid fertilizer order didn't take that much space, so I'm not too stressed about that, to be honest. I am planning on, after this pass, heading back to the farm because I'm expecting the delivery soon. In about maybe 10-15 minutes they should be arriving. So just to be there, be ready with the skid steer. Since the same thing as last time, I'm going to be unloading it myself. It doesn't cost me as much because if I want them to actually bring the skid steer here and unload it, costs me more as they have to haul it out here and all of that. So if you guys are enjoying the video, if you could consider maybe liking and subscribing, it'd help me out a ton. And I would like to know your guys' opinion on possibly getting another same kind of mower, pull behind where it goes out, or maybe getting a larger kind of that one, or just staying like that. As I could get another John Deere 1365 from the dealership. I talked to them a bit more about it. They had another one at one of their local dealerships, one further away, but also I could buy a brand new Vermeer instead of buying a used John Deere, so that might be something that we could think of in the coming years, in the coming months possibly. I do remember that just this morning some light rain in the next few hours popped up. Just a couple, not even an inch of rain, so just a couple sprinkles of rain. That shouldn't affect our hay too much, so hopefully it'll just stay like that for the coming weeks. If you guys would enjoy any other kind of series, let me know in the comments below. I'm happy that the fuel barrel that we filled up recently is lasting us quite a while, because I remember last time with all the planting fuel that had to go out, it was going down pretty fast. Shoot, I got a call. They just arrived. The field is taking me a while to do just the headlands, so they've already arrived at the farm. I told them I was just at the field right next to the farm. Gonna rush back and then start getting them unloaded. Just driving to the farm now, I see Walter's hay is really starting to grow back quite fast. I see our hay that we cut is drying out quite fast as well, so we should be able to rake it in coming days possibly. And hopefully in the next few weeks we'll be able to cut our own ground as well. As we arrive to the farm, oof! Yep, that's a bit more pallets to unload this time. Alright, I just signed everything with the actual driver. 22 pallets to unload. They stacked them too high this time. I don't plan on unloading them two at a time, since I don't think last time it went too well from what I can remember. But we'll hop into the skid steer and start getting them unloaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. I'm gonna put down the camera for just a second, concentrate, finish on unloading them, and then we'll get back to the field. And now we are grabbing the last pallet. As you can see, it filled up the corner of our shop quite a lot actually. I'm not going to stack them too high as I didn't want to risk hitting the combine auger, but I'm gonna stack them too high just for now. There is one that is hidden under the shelves that got stuck, got flung. We're just going to ignore that and pack this one right on top of there to hide it. Just like that. So now my plan is to set my brother up with the sprayer tractor and head to the fields that are close by really, so I don't have to set up the tender trailer, apologies, just yet. And we should be good to continue mowing ourselves. At the end I am going to set up the tender trailer for this, it just makes it a lot easier. Although I am really looking for a larger tender trailer than this one, since only holds 3 loads of the sprayer in it and it's not the best, especially when we're going to look to expand. Now that I got the tender trailer all set up, I'm gonna take a look at the map and see what field I want to start out on. I'm at the moment planning on waiting to spray field 40 and 22 again, since they were just sprayed with some liquid fertilizer to bring the nitrogen levels up. So my plan at the moment is starting on field 68, it's just right down the road, since it's the closest field to us at the moment. I'm going to take a look if there's a back road that leads directly to the field. I'm not exactly sure. So right now at the moment we just bring the send the trailer down to the field. We're gonna be able to walk back home pretty easily, as the field it's only really separated to our farm by a tree line and a railroad. And we'll park up right here. This time I am going to fill up the sprayer before heading to the field as well to get the most out of it as I can. I am however happy to see that my tractor is all fixed with a new tire. Well, semi-new tire. One small mistake later, we'll set our rudder up with everything the GPS lines and we'll get him going. Alright, as we have him going down on the sprayer, seeing herbicide getting laid down perfectly, and that should be all set. We're gonna head over to Walter's hay pasture, and get back to work. I am hoping to be able to continue haying and my brother to be able to continue spraying until the rain, since from the forecast it seemed like a little drizzle for maybe 30-45 minutes, but we'll see. I'm hoping I'm not gonna have to stop anything, but we'll see. And we're back up and mowing. I was surprised at the price of herbicide. I feel like it keeps going up and up. Even the price of liquid fertilizer for earlier this year, we didn't have that much to put, and we only had 2 fields to put it, and they weren't the largest, so we'll have to make some good financial choices to be able to afford liquid fertilizer in the coming years. My hope for this field is to be able to section it off in smaller parts to be able to mow, cut down, and windrow. I have seen at our dealership some equipment can be sold quite fast, especially in the surrounding area with a lot of hay farmers. Walter's one of the larger hay pasture and cattle guys in the area, so he's been buying some new equipment recently. So I hope I am able to possibly at least have a look. I have been, however, looking at the dealership for some newer haying equipment, as I told you, possibly another John Deere mower like this, or maybe a new Vermeer, which I'd most likely sell this one. I'm just wondering, having 2 units or 1 larger unit, which would be better of the 2. I have seen that equipment can be sold quite fast at our John Deere dealership and the surrounding dealerships, since there's a couple hay guys in the area, especially Walter. He's a larger hay guy in the area, especially for cattle and haying equipment. I know he just bought some new equipment as well, but he's not going to be able to use it until next year since he's still out because of his injury. So I am hoping to have time to head down to the John Deere dealership, take a look at their options before they get sold off. But continuing this headland, I do think that's all the time we have for you today. I really hope you're enjoying this series. I think you are, and I really appreciate all the support in the comments below. It really helps out a ton, all the support you show on the videos. I really see it all, it supports a ton. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.